Text me when you're done. I have something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, I'm on the train and headed back home. What's wrong?
Don't freak out, okay?
Just tell me.
I think our house is bugged.
Bugged?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Remember the story I told you about? About my friend who was being stalked?
Yeah?
Apparently her house was bugged too, with some sort of eavesdropping device. And she warned me. We live in a world where we're never fully aware of who's doing what to us. So I borrowed the bug-finding device that she bought for herself, and I scanned her house out of curiosity.
Was there a reaction?
Yes, it freaked me out so much that I acted like I was going out for shopping and jumped out of the house. But if I don't return for a long time, I think the people who's eavesdropping will notice that we found out.
That's true. Alright, let's meet up and go home together. When we get into the house, show me where the bugs are hidden. But act like we're just having normal conversations while we're at it. We'll talk about what we'll do about it through text. Got it?
Alright.
Alright. I'll meet you at the convenience store near the house. I'll be there in 15.
Got it. I'll be waiting.
Lucy, I found the first bug. It was behind the TV in the living room, inside of the outlet.
I found one too. It was between the shoe case and plants, in the electric outlet.
We better check out the bedroom and your office, too.
Yeah, I'll check my office then. Could you please check the bedroom?
Sure. Is that all of them?
Probably.
So 4 in total.
Yeah, 4. I can't believe there are so many and we didn't even know.
You work from home, so it must be even scarier.
The good thing is that I don't take meetings in my office though. I can't afford to have any information from my work being leaked.
You do all of your meetings outside in person, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want my clients to be uncomfortable. And I just make small reports through email and text, so I don't speak about work in the house.
That's good. Now, do you have any idea who put these here?
I might. Just one person.
Really? I have 2 people in mind.
What? 2?
We're probably thinking about the same person, at least for one of them. If they're going to do this to us, they'd better be ready for anything coming back at them. We're gonna lure them out.
Lure them out?
We still don't know which of the 2 did it, but either of them will probably bite at the bait.
What are you planning to do?
I need to explain everything, but it'll take too long to tell you everything through text.
Then, should we act like we're going out for dinner and plan this out?
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're all set.
Yeah, I think so too.
But wow, you really are a good storyteller. I don't think anyone other than you could have come up with that plot right away.
Your acting was great too, Tom.
I almost believed all of this was real because you were so good.
Alright, let's see whom we'll catch with our trap.
Yeah, we wait for now. But I'm sorry about getting you into this.
Huh?
It's only been 6 months since we got married, but we're already in so much crap.
Don't apologize, none of this is your fault.
I guess you feel that way, but...
Let's focus on solving this problem for now.
Alright, let's do this.
Hey, Lucy! Did you really cheat on my son? I can't believe you betrayed my precious son. I never should have let you marry him. Hey, reply this instant!
Good evening, Miss Fletcher. What's the matter all of a sudden?
Don't ask me what's the matter. You cheated on my son. Who's the other man? We will hire a lawyer and sue you for compensation. You better be prepared.
Where did you hear that story?
What? Well, I heard it from Tom.
That's weird. Neither I nor Tom has spoken about this to anyone.
You just think he hasn't told anyone.
Are you sure?
He hates you for betraying him. Why on earth would he tell you whom he told?
I mean, yes, that's what would usually happen.
Well then, where are you right now?
I'm in my office at home.
Get out of that house!
What?
I cannot allow a cheater to be by my precious son. That house is under Tommy's name. You broke a sacred promise, so now you must leave this instant. I can't believe you. Why did poor Tommy have to pick a woman like you? He could have found such a better wife.
I see how you feel. All right, before I leave, could you please come over to our house at noon tomorrow?
Why me?
There's a very important topic we must talk about.
Oh, I see you're trying not to be blunt. This is about your divorce, isn't it? Fine, I'll be there to manage everything.
Long time no see.
Oh, Victoria!
Have you been doing well?
What do you need?
I just thought it might be time you started missing me.
What? Why would I miss the girl who cheated and broke up with me?
I've already broken up with that other guy.
Oh, you broke up?
Yeah, but honestly, the only reason all of that happened was that you left me alone and only cared about your work.
I was studying for a license my company asked me to get. I do feel sorry for how I treated you back then, though.
Didn't you pass on the test? And I heard you got a raise and became a manager.
That was 3 years ago!
Oh, it's been so long since we broke up.
Yeah.
I mean, I could act like nothing happened if you want.
What? What are you saying?
I heard your wife cheated on you.
How do you know that?
Just a rumor.
Really?
You should underestimate my sources.
Alright then. You've always known everything about me for some reason.
Yes, exactly. And I was thinking, if you broke up with your wife, want to get back together with me?
With you?
Aren't you getting divorced and she cheated on you? I could hear your wounded heart, you know.
Alright then. Could you come over to my house at noon tomorrow?
Oh, already inviting me over?
I haven't moved since we broke up.
Alrighty, can't wait to see you.
Hey, Lucy! What is this about? I came at the promised time. Why are the police here? And why is Tom's ex-girlfriend here?
Greetings, Miss Fletcher.
Do not greet me! You better explain all of this right now!
Oh, have you not heard from the police?
Heard what?
About the devices that were hidden in our house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
4 places! 4!
4?
You did this, didn't you?
No, I only hid 2.
I see. So you admit bugging our house.
Oh, well,
Oh, and I forgot to tell you that 2 of us are moving.
What?
And, of course, we won't tell you our next address.
What? I just wanted to make sure you 2 were doing fine.
We don't need your monitoring.
But I might be able to give you tips about when it's time to make children.
What is wrong with you?
Don't do this.
We'll leave the rest to the police.
Wait!
Goodbye. Tom, why are the police at your house? And your mom? What is this?
Oh, you really came, huh?
What?
I think you know what I'm talking about. The eavesdropping devices you hid before we broke up.
No,
You were obsessed with me, but you allowed us to break up all of a sudden, and I knew something was off.
how did you...
We found out about them by coincidence, so we did some acting to lure out whoever hid it.
acting?
About the cheating thing. That was all a script written by my wife. She's an author.
A script?
Husband finds out about wife cheating and they get into a huge fight. So it's impossible that you knew. Only me and her know anything about this act.
How could you do this to me?
The person who hid the devices. I was having trouble deciding whether it was my psychotic mom or crazy ex, but I didn't expect it to be both.
So the divorce.
That was a lie too.
I can't believe you.
Whatever. Now we know you're one of the people who did it. We'll leave the rest to the police. Both my mom and ex were met by the police at our old front door, and they immediately began being questioned. The two tried to run away, but they ran into our bathroom using the spare key my mom had. Apparently, they were both texting us from the bathroom. A while later, they finally gave up and were caught by the police. We ended up sparing any legal actions against them, but my mother-in-law was divorced by my father-in-law because of this incident, so she tried to return to her hometown, but was rejected by her family because they were scared of her habit of bugging houses. My ex was rejected by her fiancé, and apparently, she's in big trouble trying to pay for compensation. I get the want to know everything, but I could never understand the nerve of eavesdropping on people in the comfort of their homes to fulfill that urge.
Hey sis, how's it hanging? Me and my boyfriend are going on a picnic date next weekend, so I need you to make us some super extravagant luxury lunchboxes. I told him I'm making them, so they have to be perfect. Got it? Oh, Chrissy, not this again. Got it? Seriously? Is that how you speak to someone you're asking a favor? You have to stop doing this. Huh? Stop? Stop what? What do you mean? You always make me lunchboxes. All I'm doing is asking for some slightly more extravagant ones this time. Listen, Chrissy. I've been telling you this for a long time. But if you want me to make you lunchboxes, you need to start paying me for the ingredients. I'm not made of money, you know? I've been making you them for over half a year now. What? You're seriously gonna ask me for money over this? I'm a student, for crying out loud. You can't actually be claiming a couple of lunchboxes is gonna affect you financially. You're gonna be making them for yourself and my big bro anyway, aren't you? I think you should do it for free. Remember the very first time you asked me to make you a lunchbox? How you promised you'd always pay me for the ingredients? It's been over 6 months. And yet you've paid me once or twice at most. You just stopped after the first couple of times. Every time it's, I'll pay later, but nothing ever materializes. Not a single cent virtually this whole time. Food isn't free, you know? Maybe not, but I'm still in college and I have no money. You and my brother have money, right? You have jobs, so you must. I so can't believe you're being this petty over a few lunchboxes. Let me make this clear. I don't go to work to feed you. Besides, I'm not even your real sister. We're not related at all. What makes you think you have the right to ask me this? Because we live near each other? I don't get it. Can you give me a single legitimate reason I should have to constantly make my sister-in-law free lunchboxes? What's more, you boss me around with orders, even having the nerve to demand luxury ones. Or telling me to make sure that they're perfect. I don't have to take this from you. What's the problem? You should be grateful for the opportunity to do a super cute favor for your super cute little sister. You're not cute at all. Being pestered for free lunchboxes is about the least cute thing I can think of. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. To be totally honest with you, I get mad every time I make you one. I've had enough, and I won't take it anymore. You live at home with your mom, so why not get her to make you them? Or at the very least, you could see if she'll teach you how to make them yourself? In any case, I'm not making you anything. No way, Mom's lunchboxes suck. I need my boyfriend to think I make super trendy, tasty lunchboxes. That's why you're the only one I can come to. No one makes a lunchbox as mean as you, sis. I mean it, you've got real talent. Plus, didn't you say you enjoy cooking? Think about it, you get to help out your little sis while having heaps of fun. And my boyfriend, and by extension everyone at school, will think I'm a master chef. Surely this is win-win.
It is not win-win. I might enjoy cooking, but that doesn't mean I like being forced to do it against my will. And please, do you really think I can just keep quiet? Will you take all the credit for my hard work?
Wow, sis, you seem mad? Isn't your boiling point a little low? Are you really losing your head over something like this?
Who the heck wouldn't be mad? Remember that other time I got annoyed and refused to make anything for you? What did you do? You took the spare key from your mom's desk, snuck into my house, and stole mine and my husband's lunchboxes from the fridge. Do you know how much trouble you caused for us? If you're not gonna give me any money for the ingredients, I'm never making you a single lunchbox again.
What? You won't make mine and my boyfriend's lunchboxes? Oh my god! And there was me feeling all lucky to have a big sis who's good at cooking. If you won't even cook for me, why did my big bro even bother marrying you in the first place? Ugh, he messed up big time. Let's face it, it's not like you're good for anything other than cooking. You need to make yourself useful somehow.
Huh? What are you even saying? My god.
Oh, Diddums, is someone upset? I'm so sorry. Fine, whatever. Have it your way. Let's make this date with my boyfriend the last time you ever make me anything. I'll even get the money together for everything you made me so far. Please, just make sure I get those luxury lunchboxes, okay? Please?
Fine. I'll make you the mother of all lunchboxes.
Yippee! Thanks, sis, you're the best.
Bryant,
Hey, Angelica, what's up?
Chrissy asked me to make her some lunchboxes again. She told me I'm not good for anything besides cooking.
Damn it. I'm so sorry, babe. I told her countless times by now, but she does nothing but ignore me. It's like it goes in one ear and out the other.
I know, I get that. You may as well be talking to a brick wall. She's so self-centered, it's actually hard to believe. A huge, prickly, annoying-ass thorn in both our sides.
But she causes you more trouble than anyone else. I'm so sorry, babe. I really am.
I can't deny it, she really got to me this time. I'm gonna teach her a lesson. She wants me to make her some luxury lunchboxes for some date with her boyfriend. I'm thinking of treating her to a little surprise. It might cost some money, though. You don't mind if I take revenge, do you?
Be my guest. I normally wouldn't go for this kind of thing, but I don't know what else to suggest at this point. Alright, leave the fallout to me. I'll let Mom and Dad know too.
Thanks, honey. This is gonna be satisfying.
Hey, pick up! What the heck did you do? Explain the lunchboxes, now!
Oh, hey, Chrissy. How's your date going? Did you eat your lunchboxes? Were they yummy?
Don't screw me around. What was in them? They were horrible. How could you make me something so gross? What was with those sandwiches? And those colorful balls inside them? There was blue, green, pink. They were like no sandwiches I've ever seen. I didn't need you to reinvent the wheel. I just needed some freaking roast beef sandwiches.
Artificial squid balls?
Artificial squid balls?
Made with sodium alginate and calcium lactate. The taste is said to resemble something approaching soup. The flashy appearance is from the food coloring I added. Aren't they jazzy? Haven't you heard of colorful tapioca? They're all the rage these days.
So what? That doesn't mean me and my boyfriend have to eat them. Who puts tapioca in sandwiches anyways?
They're not actually tapioca, though. I told you, they're artificial squid balls.
Since they don't actually contain meat, they don't spoil. Plus, they're good for the environment. Not only that, but they're also fun to look at, don't you think? Fun? Are you insane? I'm not having fun at all. They're the creepiest thing I've ever seen. My boyfriend seemed happy enough, but what the hell was I supposed to say when he asked how I made them? Whoopsie, my bad. In that case, I'll teach you how to make them sometime. I might not exactly look like Einstein, but believe it or not, I did get the best grades in science class back in high school. I don't want to know how to make these abominations. I mean it, Angelica, stop screwing me around. It wasn't just the sandwich either, everything was weird. What the hell were you thinking? I don't understand. Oh, really? You don't understand? Well, in that case, allow me to give you an in-depth explanation. I got all sorts of rare, hard-to-find ingredients together for you. They didn't just cost a lot of money, but a fair bit of research was involved too. I really pushed the boat out for you, sis. First of all, of course, we have the 1,000-year-old eggs. Fermented duck eggs, preserved across the ages. They're a delicacy in China, or so I hear. Those black eggs? You mean those were 1,000-year-old duck eggs? Well, this is just great, isn't it? That's pretty much the weirdest, most disgusting thing anyone could possibly imagine. Ugh. Oh, don't worry. That was just the starter. Next, we have the zucchini vegetable marinade. Well, actually, that one's pretty normal. To you, maybe. In the eyes of any normal person, that clearly doesn't go in a lunchbox. As for the main course, we have the delicious, the highly extravagant bear meat braised in red wine. What? Bear meat? There's an old guy in my parents' neighborhood who's part of the local hunting club. Apparently they have to put bears who's deemed to be a danger to the local down from time to time. I went out of my way to buy some from him and have it sent over. According to him, that was the most delicious cut. You should consider yourself privileged. I had it stewing slowly in the kitchen since yesterday. Don't you think it was just so soft and tender? My greatest masterpiece of all time, if I do say so myself. Who does this? Why did you put bear meat in our lunchboxes? I couldn't even answer my boyfriend when he asked me what meat it was. He thinks it was me who made them, so now I just look like an idiot. Do you know how embarrassed I was? Ugh, I cringe just thinking about it. Oh no, that's such a shame. Would you say it's unbearable? Ugh, stop it, you're not funny. And that's not even all of it. I mean, what the heck was that? In the smaller lunchbox. That weird little ball with, like, freaky little hairs all over it? Oh, the rambutan? Rambutan? What even is that? You mean you don't know? It's like a lychee fruit, but covered in hairs. I had a big batch arrive the day before yesterday. I found them so refreshing that I thought they'd make a nice dessert for you and your boyfriend. I bet you loved them, right? Go on, admit it. They're delicious, aren't they? Ugh, how could we eat something that looks like that? Besides, we didn't even know how to. We gave up when we got creeped out by how freaky looking they were. What a waste! They're simply delicious. You just break them open with your hands. It's not hard. I can't do that, and I didn't know. For the last time, stop screwing me around. You're so hateful. How could you do this? Why did you have to make such weird lunchboxes? Do you have any idea how much you embarrassed me? Isn't it obvious? You're the one who said you wanted some super extravagant luxury lunchboxes. That's why I spared no expense in finding the rarest, most beautiful looking, most extravagant ingredients from across the world. Do you have any idea how hard I worked for you? I didn't need you to work hard like that. Who asked for a creepy box of horrors? No one. I just meant extravagant and luxurious, but with normal ingredients. How could I convince my boyfriend it was me who made them if they were full of stuff I've never even heard of? Take a chill pill, Chrissy. It's not good for your health to be this mad. Why don't you sit down on the sofa, take some big deep breaths, and relax with a nice soft drink? don't worry. I put some flasks of Calpea soda in your lunchboxes. I knew it! I knew those drinks tasted funny! My boyfriend said it was disgusting too. I just assumed it was some kind of pickled vegetable soup. In India, Calpea soda is an ancient delicacy considered to have medicinal properties and aid digestion, you know? Cows are revered as sacred beings in that part of the world. There's a lot of people who would be jealous of you and your boyfriend. You're actually really lucky. Didn't you say you suffered with constipation and seem to be getting a lot of colds lately? I was trying to look out for you. I really went the extra mile for you here, Chrissy, so I think it'd be an utter shame if you didn't drink every last drop. Ugh, stop making those stupid puns, I mean it! You weren't looking out for me at all. Things like that don't belong in lunchboxes. No, they don't belong anywhere. Never look out for me again. Who the hell could drink anything that sour? Well, was it really that bad? I thought it was nice. I never asked for your opinion. Why did you do this? I told my boyfriend I was gonna make him the nicest lunchboxes he'd ever had. How was I supposed to make him think I made them when I didn't even know what the ingredients were? That's hardly my problem. This is why you shouldn't lie to people. Shut up and get off your high horse, you self-righteous idiot. My boyfriend went home. He must think I'm so weird now. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? This is all your fault. If I get dumped, it's because of you. You better take responsibility. That would be a real shame, huh? Okay, I'll take responsibility. Since I feel so bad, to make up for it next time, I'll make you a crocodile sandwich lunchbox. How does that sound? I don't want another one of your lunchboxes for the rest of my life. That night, Chrissy showed up at my and Bryant's house and banged on the door like a woman possessed while screaming, "You'll pay for giving me those freaky lunchboxes!" Everyone at her college found out about the incident with the special lunchboxes, and she became the laughingstock of the town. Her boyfriend also found out that she'd been using her sister-in-law as a lunchbox slave for the last 6 months. When he did, he dumped her immediately. I don't date liars. We're done. That was what sent her over the edge and led her to making her revenge assault on our house. However, we were ready, and she was swiftly restrained by my husband and the in-laws, who then forced her to get down on her knees and apologize to me. They also saw to it that I was paid out of her savings for all the ingredients and labor I'd been putting into making her lunchboxes all this time. As promised, she never asked me to cook for her again after that. Now my husband tells me she's undergoing intensive training at home. Her mom is finally teaching her how to make lunchboxes for herself. She must have realized how hard it actually is to make them as delicious as the ones I'd been making for her, because she came over the other day and apologized deeply for everything she'd done to me. And you know what? Astonishingly, I think she meant it. I hope we can carry on rebuilding our relationship moving forward. By the way, me and my husband ended up eating all the weird and wonderful ingredients we bought for our little surprise. They were actually all really delicious, and we felt lucky to be able to try so many exotic delicacies from across the world.